What's going on, guys? We're back here with another video for you. Today's video, we're going to talk about a question that you guys have been asking me. Eddie, do you like your airbags? How are the airbags? You know, are they easy to install, hard to install? And, you know, how's the durability on it? And why I chose Airlift instead of Firestone. And before I start this video, I know you guys are probably wondering, Eddie, where's your air conditioning? Why haven't you put it in? Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you how, I'm not gonna say dumb this guy was, but not a very good salesman. So he was here, as you guys know, I'm putting some mini splits in this garage. One over here, one over there on that side. We're gonna put 4 tons in here. And you know, he gave me the quote and I said, okay, you know, it's a little pricey. But you know, I mean, we need air conditioning in here. I spent a lot of time in this garage, so I gotta have it. And I was negotiating with him on the price. And you know what he tells me? The guy tells me, well, Eddie, if you wait until winter time, and I'm laughing because I can't believe the guy told me this. If you wait till winter time, I can knock off about 50-60% of the bill. And I'm thinking to myself, what? What do you mean? You know, and mind yourself, 50-60% off of what it's going to cost me to put this is a lot. It's a lot of money. If it was like, you know, okay, it's only gonna knock off like, you know, $1,000, $2,000, forget it. But it's gonna knock off a lot more than that. And I told the guy, what do you mean? Why just do that now? Oh no, we can't do that now. It's summertime, we're busy. My boss won't allow it. I'm like, so you're telling me pretty much right now that you're sticking it to me, you know, for an extra 50-60% on what it usually costs? And he said, to be honest with you, yes. He goes, in the wintertime, if you get this stuff, everything drops down about 50-60%. Now, is that true? I don't know if that was a true number. This is what the salesman told me, and I'm sure the salesman, you know, is probably watching this because he, you know, wanted to know what I do for fun, and I told him I make YouTube videos, and he goes, oh, he wants to check out the channel. So if you're watching this, sorry, dude, you killed the deal by telling me you can save me 50-60% in the winter. So I'll be calling you in the winter time. And I thought, you know, let me confirm and see. I called a couple other companies, and they said they're not going to tell me percentage. They won't, you know, they don't know on the percentage how much exactly I'll save. But yes, you'll save a lot more in the winter time. So, well, I said, you know what? I'm going to just hold out till this summer and wait till the winter, because I mean that's kind of ridiculous. You know, I understand, you know, supply and demand, but I mean 50-60%, that's like price gouging. I mean, I can save a lot of money if I just wait in the wintertime. And it hasn't been too bad in here. Sometimes I get this portal cool going right here. I mean, it helps a little bit, but I mean, it's not that good. And Tuesday, the guy is coming to put some insulation. We're gonna, I guess the attic, the walls are insulated, this wall and the wall behind me, but the roof is not for some reason. I don't know why. I had a guy come out yesterday, and he put some holes in the roof to have the heat escape from the attic. And he said, hey Eddie, you got, you know, insulation in these walls, but you got none on this roof. So I thought that was weird, and I didn't know why, and I had no idea because I've never been in this attic before, because I don't even have a ladder, well, that big to get up in there. So he's going to put, it's called blown in or something. I don't know, some new thing maybe. I've never heard of it. I guess I thought he was just gonna lay some fiberglass down in there, those thick sheets, but he goes, no, he's gonna do this blow-in. He'll do more on the sides, every wall, the attic, and hopefully that helps me in the summertime, and I can make it through the summertime. Like I said, if I have the portico blowing on me while I'm working on a truck or something in here, it's not too bad. It's just those days where sometimes it's like 106, 105, 107 in here, or outside, and in here it's like 100 or 95 degrees. It's pretty dang brutal. So, well, we'll see, guys, if I can, you know, last this summer. Now, let's get started with this video. So, I want to point out one big thing why I chose Airlift. And I mean, as you guys know, any business, any company, any corporation, whatever it is, customer service is key. Customer service is number one. If you don't have good customer service, the customer is obviously not going to come back to you. Airlift probably has, for an airbag company, the best customer service that I have ever dealt with. I have installed Firestones, so that's why, you know, I'm telling you guys, and I'm not saying Firestone has bad customer service. Both companies have great customer service. But Airlift, I mean, if anything, if you just think something is wrong and just want to replace it, they will literally, there is no like, send me a receipt, prove to me this, tell me this, show me, like a whole process. I literally, with a customer's truck, I had a problem. His bags are still here. So on the top of those bags, there's a little nipple that goes on top and the airline feeds in. Well, he was doing something under the truck and he pinched the nipple somehow or bent the nipple and it busted off, broke into the airbag. I said, you know, let me see if I can get this warrantied out for you. I called them. They sent me 2 new airbags, 2 new nipples, and a spare airline. Where is it? I had it somewhere here, but within 2 days. And that's not the first time it's happened. That is the second time I had to warranty out something for a customer. So one big thing is Airlift. Thank you guys. Their customer service is amazing, hands down. Another reason why I like Airlift is because how easy everything is. And as you guys know, if you get the Airlift, the airbags 5000, 5000 Ultima, or 7500, I believe, you can get what's called the Wireless 1 or Wireless 1 second generation. It comes with a remote. As you guys have seen in my past videos, I just hit a wireless remote to pump the bags. It's not like old school where you need to run stuff into the truck, gauges and all that stuff and switches. It's literally just a wireless remote. And the Wireless 1 second generation, I believe you could also use your cell phone to adjust the bags up and down. And I'll go into the truck and show you how I install, not really how, I'm not gonna do a how-to installation, but show you how I mounted everything. And if you have a lifted truck, guys, make sure you get the spacers. The spacers are a big thing. Don't run these things without the spacer, because you guys saw my last video. I did run these without the spacers and ripped the bag. And I'm gonna show you also why it's important. Let's head under the truck right now. All right, so obviously here's the airbag. Here is the spacer. Now, I will give it to Firestone, and I will admit this is a Firestone spacer. The Firestone spacers are much more durable and they're a lot more reliable than the Airlift. So if you guys do want to get spacers, I would go with the Firestone spacer. Sorry, Airlift, but spacers aren't all that. This is a 2-inch spacer right here because, well, I got a 2-inch block in the back of the truck. So they have, I believe, an 1, 2, and then they got a 2.5, I think, and a 3 to put onto here for you guys. And it's very easy to install these airbags. You got your bracket here, your other bracket here. This right here goes bolts up to the bottom bracket here, and the top is really easy. It's 2 Allen heads with the airline. Let me get the light for you guys over here. There you go. Airline, let me see if you can see that. It's right up there up top. And then I just routed it up and comes back around right over there. And on this side, I suggest you guys put some heat shrink or something too, just because it's next to the exhaust, right? I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there, see the line plugs in there? So that is a high temp, stronger than heat shrink, but you can use heat shrink to help. Doesn't get too hot back here. And yes, the rear diff cover is still looking good. And also, for you guys asking me, Eddie, what kind of exhaust do you have? And I tell you guys Flow Pro, and you tell me they don't make a black one. You guys are correct, they don't make a black one. This exhaust did not come black. I spray painted this black with a high temp black spray paint. So you guys that are telling me, Eddie, I can't find the black one, because you won't. Just before you install it, spray paint it black, and eventually it'll look dirty like this. This is the compressor right here. And this is the Wireless 1 kit also, this and this. And how this works, as soon as this thing gets power, it automatically connects to the remote. You don't have to pair anything or connect anything or do anything like that with the remote to talk to the system. The only thing you gotta do is hook it up, plug the power in, and you'll be good to go. And how I did it is, all I did is just mount it right here at the bottom. This is right where the bed is, and I just put some self-tapping screws there. You got one line going there, and then this right here, that line is going to the airbags, and it does come with splitters. So it will, when you get the kit, it will give you the option to split them into two. There's one right there, and all I did was just run it up. Comes across here and goes into that bag. Sorry, I know it's hard to see, guys. It goes into that bag right there. That's about it. And it's the easiest kit to install. I mean, they have made this kit so simple. You can have very little, you know, automotive skills, and you'll be able to figure this out. It's not that difficult. There is no, you know, switch or anything. You guys are thinking, well, Eddie, how do you turn it on? There's no switches. I mounted this directly to my battery, and the remote I can use with the truck off or with the truck on, doesn't matter. And these airbags are the Airbags 5000 Ultimate. Now there's a 5000, there's a 5000 Ultimate, and there's a 7500. The 7500 bag is an inch bigger than this. Why I didn't get that? Well, when I had these, the 7500 was not out. I was thinking about getting it, but the guy said the only thing it's going to do is pretty much give you more payload for the truck of the bed, and I don't really put anything that heavy in there. But I would highly recommend the 5000 Ultimates. The difference between the 5000 and the 5000 Ultimate is the Ultimate has a joust bump built into here. So God forbid something does happen and you pop the bag or something hits it, this thing just decides to pretty much rip open somehow, some way, I don't know. It's got a little safety joust bump in there, and it won't just come flat on you down. The 5000 does not. It's just a airbag, and the 7500 does not have a joust bump either. Only the 5000 Ultimates do. And guys, I keep having you guys tell me, Eddie, why haven't you got a lift pump yet? I do have a lift pump, guys. I just did not like how it, you know, hung down like this. I thought it looked stupid, so I hid it so you can't see it, but you can hear it. They are pretty loud. Yes, the AirDog is a little quieter, but I don't mind hearing it. I know it's on. But how I did it, all this is just an L bracket that I mounted up here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. So it's just an L, and I put some of the bolts right through here. Use grade A bolts, guys. You don't have to, but I highly recommend you use grade A bolts. That's what holds this bracket into here. Then I mounted the lift pump on the side of the bracket up here. I don't think you guys will be able to see it, but it's pretty much, here's the lift pump. It's mounted just right to the side of it. So it's very, very easy. It's not that difficult. The other side of the bracket is right here. You guys see there's the bolts that go in there. And I cut out this hole right here. I mean, that's a little big, but for the filler neck right here so it clears. All right, you guys can see that right there. That's just so I have room to maneuver stuff for the filler neck and whatever else I need to do in there. Here you go. This right here is what remote it comes with. And hold it to turn it on. It will never go to 0. It's always going to stay at 5, no matter how much you try to go down. It's very simple. You want to put air in the bag, go to 10, and there you go. You'll fill it up. Now if you want to put more but faster, hold it. There you go, and it'll start going up by 5 much quicker. Now to dump there, just hold it down. And it won't go to 0, like I said, it's just gonna go to 5. That's it, let it go. There you go. Truck will drop. It'll do its thing, you're done, you can walk away or put it back. And I mean, this thing, if you are towing anything heavy, this thing, they're amazing. I mean, it makes the ride so smooth. It's not, you don't have that bounce that you know, the when you hit a bump and it continues to bump. I can't stand that, it's the worst. And it just makes it such a beautiful ride. I highly recommend the airlift system, guys. So there you have it, guys. You guys want to know what airbag setup I had, and if it works great. I highly recommend it. You guys will not be sorry if you get it. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, hit that like button. Don't forget to click subscribe. Thank you guys. Peace.
Yeah.